The presentation will outline a 2015 negotiation between the NFL team Pittsburgh Steelers and their veteran quarterback Ben Roethlisberger for an extension of his contract. The Steelers are the fifth oldest franchise in the NFL, founded in July 8, 1933 by Arthur Joseph Roney. After Art Roney's death in 1988, the franchise ownership was transferred to his wife and son Dan Roney. He is currently the owner and chairman, while his sons, Arthur Roney Jr. and Roney II, is president and vice president. The franchise holds the record for most Super Bowls, with 6 championships. The last 2 trophies were with quarterback Ben Roethlisberger, or as his fans call him, Big Ben. Benjamin Todd Roethlisberger Sr. was born on March 2, 1982 in Lima, Ohio. Ben played college football at Miami University in Oxford, Ohio. After playing 3 years of the Red Hawks, he was drafted in the first round of the 2004 NFL Draft with the 11th pick in the Steelers. In 2004, Ben signed his first contract with the Steelers with a 6-year, $40 million agreement. In 2008, there was an extension negotiation of a 6-year, $88 million contract. On 2015, the third and possible last contract between the team's manager and the quarterback's agent to extend the athlete's existing contract. The negotiator for the Steelers was Kevin Corbett, vice president of operations and general manager. Ben's negotiator was his sports agent Ryan Tolner. He's from the top professional football representation firm Rep One Sports. The Steelers' position was to negotiate to keep their veteran QB until his retirement. Ben's position was to ensure his career by requesting an extension for more years and money. There was a mutual understanding since the manager said, "I think both sides understand each other's position. When you have both parties wanting to achieve the same goal, it's just a matter of working out the details." Both parties demonstrated similar interests as well. The team's underlying interest was to maintain their quarterback while they drafted and developed another quarterback successor, as well as increase their salary cap to increase and secure their contract. Ben's underlying interest was to assure an economic future for his family, as well as retire in a Steelers uniform for the fans and team. In the course, we learned many helpful concepts to complete a successful negotiation. The techniques used in this contract agreement were 2 out of the 5 concerns of emotions, objective criteria, and dirty tricks. Appreciation is the first of the 5 concerns, and it's important to have a mutual appreciation negotiation. Both sides demonstrated appreciation to each other in the negotiation table and publicly. The manager and the owner expressed gratitude to Ben's capacities. The other concern is affiliation. It is an emotional connection between the parties. Ben has been with the Steelers since 2004. Therefore, there is a deep connection between the parties, and all that was needed was to finish the negotiation. To get the yes to another contract, a longer contract with financial interest, Ben's agent used the objective criteria. Toller in the negotiation probably used the statistics that show Ben being one of the best quarterbacks in the league. Another standard is comparing the contract from another QB to determine the value of Ben's. Colbert perfectly said that the objective criteria, I think, that Ben is franchise quarterbacks who is getting better with age, as well as saying and comparing him to Peyton Manning and Tom Brady. The manager's statements in the conference displayed how much they wanted and needed Ben back. I believe the agent might have used that as a dirty trick, not as a blackmail, but as a manipulation for using their words against them. It was not a complete psychological warfare, but a positional pressure tactic was used by the agent. The sports agent demonstrated the most strengths during the negotiation. He debated for the athlete's interest, using many or all the recommended concepts for a proficient arrangement. Overall, both sides focused on clear communication, concerns, preparation, perception, and refining the relationship. Most importantly, the parties used objective criteria to avoid positioning bargaining to get the deal. Nevertheless, the negotiation was not perfect. There was also mistakes done. The team manager demonstrated weaknesses before the contract negotiation by making public references of the possible outcome. The quarterback in which the Steelers drafted failed to prove as Ben's backup. As a reporter said, the Steelers botched this negotiation before it even happened because they had no choice but to invest in a quarterback who hasn't won a playoff game in 4 years. It made it easier for the agent to get the demands wanted. Both parties came to an agreement on March 13, 2015, surrounded by family and Steelers officials. Ben and the team held a press conference to announce that they have agreed on a 5-year, $99 million contract extension that will ensure that Ben will retire as a Steeler. The table demonstrates the deal review. $65 million over the first 3 years. Then it says $60.75 million guaranteed for injury and $31 million for signing bonus. It is one of the biggest contract extensions of the franchise and one of the biggest quarterback contracts in the league. With Ben's histories of injuries and age, this may be one of his last contracts. And after 5 years, the two-time champion will retire his number 7 uniform. The agreement reached is one that will foster long-term relationship because it means that Ben will finish his career in the team. In the press conference after signing the contract, Ben stated, "I have always said that I wanted to be here. It's home, it's family, and as much as my wife is family, Ronnie family, and the teammates and coaches are as well." The negotiation was accomplished by both parties to keep each other's affiliation by completing the contract extension without needing another deal in the future. The presentation demonstrated how the 5-year, $99 million was accomplished through using concept from class. Will Big Ben come through and win another championship? Only time and physical development will tell. As for the negotiation, it was a great example of an athlete contract agreement in which I will take and learning experience for my career. Thank you for watching.